Grit and resilience. Interesting thing about the top 1% is they always find a way to win. You can't knock these people down. Angela Duckworth wrote the book Grit, became a bestseller. You know why she wrote the book Grit? Because her father told her she would never be smart enough to do anything big in the world. She went to Stanford. She went back to her dad and said, I got a little secret for you, Dad. It ain't the smartest people that win in our society. It's the toughest people. And she became the foremost expert on grit and resilience. What is grit and resilience? She says passion and perseverance. Okay, in my book, Flip the Switch, it has a lot to do with persistence and intensity. I set a target, okay, and I work toward the target with pace and intensity. I set a target to be a championship coach. I work toward winning a championship. 10 years, I set a target to build a coaching company. I work toward building a coaching company. I set a target to hit a certain amount of income. I work toward that target. See, grit and resilience is you can't knock them down. They just keep coming. Habit number 3 of the top 1%. Okay, there was a book on this many years ago called The Resilience Factor, which is the psychological reasons you build grit, which is through what? Adversity. Adversity. See, we've heard a lot about post-traumatic syndrome, right? Well, psychologists tell us that what people don't talk about is post-traumatic growth. Is that there actually can be a tremendous amount of growth when you go through something traumatic. You learn, you grow. When you study regret, a lot of people say, I don't want to regret. I want to live a life of no regret. Pink wrote the book called The Power of Regret, which actually says regret can be a good thing if it causes you to change your behavior. Okay, you get sick and tired of not hitting your goals. You get sick and tired of eating at cheap restaurants. You get sick and tired of driving a car you don't want to drive. You get sick and tired of living in a house you don't want to live in. When you get sick enough, you will change. 2 types of regret, he said. If only, man, if only I'd have gotten better. If only I would have showed up like I knew I could. If only I'd have got in the game. If only I'd have came to that event. If only I'd have done this. Or at least I gave it a shot. At least I got in the game. At least I'm not sitting on the bench watching other people win. Which type of regret would you want? I'd want the at least, not the if onlys, okay? Habit number 4 of the top 1% is connection. Connection. There was a period in my life, I was coaching so many people that it became very transactional, meaning the student was a patient. They had a problem. They came to me. I had 4 minutes to solve the problem because I was coaching 2,000 people a month. And the word transact means to discard. See, in real estate, we use the word transactions a lot. But the word transact means to discard. It means I used you and I don't need you anymore. Don't call me. Don't engage with me. Don't follow up with me. Next time I need a house, I'll call you. See, that's not the type of relationship you want to build. You want to be a transformational person, which means I came into your life as your real estate agent and your life was 100 times better. I encouraged you. I believed in you. I helped you regulate your emotions. I introduced you to new people. I followed up with you after the sale. It was transformed. I gave you counsel and wisdom and advice, and I'm there for you through the ups and downs. I mean, anytime you want to do anything, I am always here and constant in your life. The average person will buy 4 to 7 homes in their lifetime. Okay. Each transformation should be worth 5.7 referrals over the lifetime of the consumer. Yet 98% of agents never call a customer back once they put them in a house. That's transactional. The top 1% are great at connection. They think about other people. They worry about other people. They focus on other people. They engage with other people. They care about other people. They actually care about helping a person move from A to B in their life. Top people have great connection skills. I thought I was good at connection until I hired one of the top connection experts in the world to coach me for 6 months. And I was average at connection until I was coached by him. Okay. It showed me how much a person could get better when they had a coach in their life. Number 5, habit of the top 1%, the ability to lock in and see something through to its conclusion. When a person indicates interest right now, national average right now of real estate agents on follow-up is 1.8 times. Okay. Every stat in America tells me that to convert someone who is interested in something to someone who is taking action on something takes 7 to 15 times. 80% of the time, it takes 7 to 15 touches to convert a prospect to a buyer. Okay. So I'm interested because I indicated interest in a property in the mountains of Tennessee yesterday. I told the agent through a referral, that's exactly what I wanted. I followed up with him last night. I followed up with him with a text message later last night. Now I'm interested to see if he has followed up with me today. I told him that I was looking at a property between $1 and $2 million. And I do not see a follow-up from him yet. Okay. Now, he's going to say, I'm busy. I call that too busy being fabulous. Okay. So here's the point. Speed. Focus. Follow-up. Staying in flow and frequency with people. When you don't know what to do something. Call a current client, call a past client, nudge somebody, follow up with somebody, text message somebody, invite somebody. See, the top 1% have the ability to lock into something and they don't waver. They keep going until they close it. Now, pop quiz, what does the word close mean? It means to bring something to an end. It means to bring two things together. So when you're closing a real estate deal, and I tell my salespeople, keep going until you see it through to its conclusion. Because they'll say, well, I called 50 people and only 4 of them answered. How many times did you call them? How many times did you follow up? How many creative ways did you try to get their attention? See, closing means you see it through to its conclusion. Now, here's a good test as we wrap it up today. If you were to measure yourself in these 5 areas, what would you give yourself on a score of 1 to 10? 1 being low, 10 being high. This is what the top agents in the world have. 1, remarkable boldness. 2, intrinsic motivation. 3, grit and resilience. 4, connection, ability to build community. 5, the ability to lock in and see it through to its conclusion. Okay. Now, I grew up on a ball field in a gym. I was raised by a single mom. I was raised a lot by coaches. So I was in gyms and on locker rooms and on baseball fields. That was when I had a big revelation that everybody needs a coach in their life. There's a reason the top agents hire coaches. It's because they're trying to find an edge, an advantage, a competitive edge. They're trying to get 1 more deal, 2 more deals. So I'm going to be coming to Denver. Okay. And I don't come to Denver a lot. Okay. And if you like the Zoom, it's 47 times better in person than it is through Zoom. I'm much taller and much better looking in person. And I look younger in person. But I'm going to be coming to Denver in May. We'll be doing a great event. And I'm going to encourage you to get you, your team, your friends. I'm going to be breaking down my new best-selling book, Flip the Switch, on how to activate your prey drive. I'm going to be talking about Person of Interest, one of my all-time best-selling books, and how you can become known and famous in the world. And this will help you sell more houses. And if I helped you sell 1 more house a month, what would that be worth to you? If I helped you get 12 more deals a year, if I helped you get 15 more deals a year, if I helped you get 30 more deals a year, it'll be well worth the cost of a ticket to come and be in a room and be around other like-minded people. Because guess what? They're fighting the same battles you are every day. Okay. They're fighting the same battles you are. They got the same fear, the same insecurity, the same frustrations. And so you got really 1 of 2 choices. Covey used to say, everyone chooses 1 of 2 roads in life. This is Thoreau, actually. The old and the young, the rich and the poor, men and women alike. One is the broad, well-traveled road to mediocrity. The other is the road to greatness and meaning. Which road will you choose?